Hello. Today, I'm going to be giving you my unequivocally accurate, unbiased list, a tier list, if you will, of the greatest woodcarving face masters ever to live. Let's get into it. And the idea here is to talk about the people who are, in my mind, the best of the best. This is an opinion piece, understood. In fact, I'd love to hear what your opinions are about your favorite face carvers down below. So, get into it. Let's do it. Come on already. The first, Ian Norbury. Ian Norbury, to me, is like this great teacher. You know, in a lot of ways, I patterned my life after him. Teaching, making content in terms of like video instructional videos. I don't know if there's a ton on YouTube, but he is just such a talented woodcarver, sculptor, whatever you want to call him, artist in general. Does this awesome stuff. And excuse me, when I first met the gentleman who introduced me to like the artistic side of carving, this guy challenged me and said, "You'll never be able to carve like Ian. There's no way." And that was like to me a really important moment where I felt like, man, I would love to be able to try that. I'd love to be able to take this guy up on that challenge. And thank you, Ian, for all the work that you've put into your projects and your instruction, because it inspired me to do what I do today. So Ian Norbury, fantastic artist. You can see his work here scrolling by, and it's just absolutely awesome. The next is Bruno Wolpath. Bruno was introduced to me by someone, I can't remember if it was online or if it was just happenstance or through a friend, but I've heard his name come up many, many times, and he's always been somebody that I've just been amazed by ever since I found out about him. And his work is really unique in that he does this realistic approach of face carving. It's not like totally out of the box, but what is out of the box about it is that the forms are all painted and textured all differently. There's a way that he does everything that's just so interesting, and that's the best way I can describe it. Is it's just a very, very well done version of carving. So definitely check him out. The next one is a guy from the same area, Val Gardenia, I think it's called, as Jaard de Metz. Probably butchering his name, but he is a guy who specializes in doing like the youthful faces. He does these really cool pixelated carvings, and he does a lot to push carving into like a contemporary space. That's what contemporary meaning, like a modern and more, I guess, stylized style of carving, which is fun. It's cool that people take an old world craft with an old world mentality and add some zest to it. You know, they make it fun. And I like that. He does that well. So kudos to you, Jahard, or Jahard. I don't know how to say his name. Sorry, buddy. Anyway, the next is Willy Verger, or Verger. He is another Italian, again from the same part of Italy, in Val Gardenia. I don't know if he's from Otese. I think he is, but he's an amazing carver in the same regard that Jahard is, in that he does these really great youthful portraits. But instead of just having the youthful portraits in a weird perspective, he does this additional carving of wildlife. And a lot of times the wildlife interacts with the children. And it's really fun and whimsical and fantastic and very thought-provoking. And I think he has a whole message behind his work too. Something about maturing too quickly in today's day and age. I don't fully understand it, but I do like his work a lot. And he's somebody I think of as being at the top of his game as far as carving faces goes. All right, and the final is a friend of mine who is just renowned in the United States and abroad for being one of the best portrait carvers and one of the best carvers of the human portrait face and also the human body. All these pieces that he does involve some aspect of crazy detail of clothing and expression. And to me, what Fred is best at is capturing just the character, the expression, the soul of a person. And I think a lot of it has to do with the fact he has this ability to do caricature really well. And so he almost melds the two, like naturalism, which is an artistic way of saying realism, with caricature in such a way. Yeah, he knows how to stretch things to make them communicate something. And I love his style. I love the way he does what he does. And he's one of the best in the world, no doubt. And definitely one of my heroes. So can't make this video without mentioning him. And if you want to learn to carve faces, check out my online school in the link below. This video, of course, is sponsored per usual by Fundamentals of Woodcarving. This is an online school that I created 4 years ago to help people who are starting out in carving improve their skills to a point of becoming professionals. That's the goal. There was no resource for me when I started carving, and so I created an online resource with the help of Todd German and a couple of other people who were very helpful in building the web page. But there's a full resource for beginners, intermediate, and advanced carvers to learn to carve portraiture in wood. Talk about tools, talk about wood, knives, all the stuff, and more. And there's a new project every month uploaded there. So check that out in the description below. And come on, guys, you know the rule. Take your vitamins. All right? Okay. See ya.